Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Kiwi and Picasso. My name's Pennywise, the dancing clown, and here is my good friend Bozo, the retarded clown.
That's not true, everyone. I'm actually Picasso, and welcome to the Kiwi and Picasso Show. That there is my co-presenter, Kiwi.
Almost forgot.
No, I was going to say Bozo, but then I thought I'd be nice.
No, you're Bozo.
That's not true. It's actually you. Welcome to the Kiwi and Picasso Show. We have a fantastic show for you guys, and we will be discussing concepts ranging from, topics ranging from whatever I suggest to whatever Kiwi suggests.
Yeah, so we both don't know what's going on. It's a free-for-all.
That's right, but I will come out the winner.
Of the closet.
No.
Yes.
No closet. I have too many clothes. They're all on the floor, not in the closet.
Okay.
Okay, so, do you want to throw out a topic, or should I, or how would this work?
Well, who wants to start? Flip a coin.
Thinking of a number, but never mind. That doesn't work. How about I do it? Okay, so.
Okay, if it's something political, I'm going to fall asleep.
All right, not that one, not that one, not that one. Just kidding. Actually, a good one would be MP3 players. Do you think that they're obsolete? Do you know anybody with one?
No, I mean, I technically own one, but I purchased it in like 2004 or 5, and I don't use it anymore because I got a phone. So yeah, I do think they're obsolete, but if you can get one for like $20, I guess that's good.
Well, right, but do you know anyone that like actually uses them? Like, why are they still being sold?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a really good question. I believe we should go consult a scientist.
I don't want to talk to a scientist.
Y'all fuckers lying and getting me pissed. I was actually in a friend of mine's truck a few days ago. Actually, you know this friend. But
Fred?
Yeah,
Flintstone?
so yes, Flintstone.
Yeah, but never.
Yabba dabba do your mama.
Nope. Like your mother's bedrock.
Yeah. No.
Oh.
So anyway, his brother had a song by ICP on there on his like a Spotify or what have you, something like that, some music player. And the song was a parody of the Cha Cha Slide, and it was weird. And it was by ICP, so that's what makes it weirder. Yeah. So MP3 players, though, like, does everyone just use their phone? Does anyone have any like iPods or anything of that sort? Like any non-phone music player besides like a TV?
I don't know. Everyone I know uses their phone for MP3s. So I guess MP3 players are indeed obsolete, since you can pretty much get to multi-use devices. Right, that.
I see.
ICP.
Ah, that's relevant to the conversation too. Gross. UCP.
I see your mama pee, and I was like, ew, why am I doing this? What is wrong with me?
I think that's the first time you ever displayed shame by saying something in regards to seeing someone else's mother sexually. Because it's like you're insulting yourself with that one, not me, nor my mother. It just makes you look like a freak that just hangs out in the bathrooms all the time, just searching for my mother to watch.
Well, if you ever wonder what I do for a living, there you go. How do you get paid?
It's like, how do you spend your day?
How do you get paid? Well, she pays me to leave her alone. Get out of here.
Actually, that kind of goes back to a thing that the viewers wouldn't understand, or some of the viewers might understand, but most of the viewers wouldn't understand. And it's, what do you do in your spare time? Well, there's a video on on YouTube that some guy made, and and it's just this guy, and he walks around saying, "What do you do in your spare time?" And he plays the person that's being told to, and I'm sure you've seen the video, right?
I've seen it. Don't know about the viewers.
Yeah. So, and in that video, that happens, and if somebody were to ask you that, you would say, "I watch your mama pee," and it just seems like the most like the craziest situation. I mean, who says that? You.
Your mother. She watches her mama
No.
pee.
No, that's not what happens at all.
Yes, it does.
I believe you're actually referencing your mother.
Yours.
Yours only. So, I have a few more things written down, but let's, you know that thing where, like, quote, quote, trading licks, not literally licking, but, like, where you're, like, hitting each other back and forth, taking turns?
What? French kissing?
No. Not at
What
all.
are you on about?
Well, what I'm saying is, it's your turn to introduce the topic.
Oh. Do I start licking now?
No licking. Not at all. Please. What is your topic?
Hang on, bring up the list. Okay, here is the topic. Controversial topic. Do you think it's alright for people to intentionally spoil a plot to a movie or TV series or video game to avoid disappointment?
Run that by me again?
Do you think that it's alright for someone to intentionally spoil a plot or a plot twist in a story, you know, movie, video game, TV series, to avoid disappointment?
So, for example, if there were a movie and it has a really bad ending, but the rest of it's phenomenal, it's getting a lot of people saying that it's a great movie, but the ending is just so bad. You're saying that some people might argue that that it's okay to spoil it if the ending's terrible.
Probably.
Or the opposite.
Yeah,
but
like,
I would say, personally, yeah, I guess that is a bad thing to do. Because what if the other person doesn't agree? Not everyone's going to say it's a bad ending or something, so you never know what the other person's going to think, so you're just assuming, like you always tell me not to do, you're just assuming that other person will be saved by your spoiler. But the thing is, I say it's bad because they might like it. Like, they might be surprised by it. It's just their opinion.
Yeah, like I did a Pennywise impression. By the way, I was trying to look up a Pennywise video so I can do the voice, and I don't think I did it right. Anyways, yeah, I look up Pennywise, and I don't find any of these songs. I just get some stupid clown. Anyways.
Oh, the band.
Yeah, the
okay,
band.
I was just only thinking about the clown. The
So
Pennywise,
anyways, yeah.
I haven't seen them.
Like, the Pennywise
Heard them.
remake, the ending is stupid. What if someone doesn't know the ending? It's like, do I want to get tickets to watch Pennywise? I'm going to check the ending, see if it's worth watching. No one wants to be disappointed watching a movie, so they look at the ending of the movie to see if it's worth their time, and they think this is a stupid ending. I'm not going to watch the movie. And so they save themselves the trouble. Do you think it's like morally or ethically right to deliberately spoil the movie for themselves to avoid going through disappointment?
Well, that's very similar to the controversial topic of physician-assisted suicides, isn't it?
Euthanasia? I support that.
Right. So that's very similar to that. Wouldn't you say so? So, if you would, do you personally think it's a good thing for the person to spoil it for themselves?
Yeah, possibly. Like, I believe in, like, personal agency. You do it, it's your responsibility, but I don't think it's right to spoil it for others. Like, oh, guys, don't see that It movie. The ending is really stupid. And, okay, well, that's not really a spoiler, but if they tell you how it's stupid, you know, that's a bad thing. Like what you see, what if they want to watch it? They think, oh, that's actually a good ending. Why'd you ruin it for me? Or that's a bad ending. Why'd you ruin it for me?
Well, I guess really what you're saying is, do you have a libertarian point of view about it, or do you have a communist point of view about it, right? Like libertarianism, like if people want to do some really bad stuff, and they should be able to, as long as it only affects themselves.
Yeah. As long as it doesn't get other people in trouble.
Right. Like as long as it doesn't violate the rights of others. Which in this case, movie rights. People should have the right to decide if they want to watch a bad movie or not. Because they might not think it's bad.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I can kind of agree with that to an extent. I mean, it just really depends. Like, if everyone's saying it's a bad movie, then, I mean, with your friends, they probably won't mind. They'll probably be like, oh, thanks. But if it's a movie that only you saw and you're seeing pretty good things about it online, like, personally, I really hate open endings, like, anything David Lynch related, except for his, like, 2 or 3 straightforward movies.
Oh, or like The Sopranos, that's an open ending. Like, what happens? I don't know, it cuts to black.
Right, and do people like that or not? Because personally, I would hate that. But if I looked it up online, everybody hated it. Like Game of Thrones, like, I wouldn't mind having that spoiled for me, nor spoiling it for others, assuming they're, like, really far into the series and know what the hell they're talking about. Because, I mean, they'd be like, dragons? I thought this was about mobsters or something. I don't know. Thrones.
Yeah.
I thought this was about Indiana Jones trying to steal things. But yeah, so if it's unanimous that it's a very bad ending, then I would probably word it in that everyone thinks it's a bad ending, and then if they ask what the ending is, then you should probably tell them. But if they don't, if they don't voluntarily ask for it, I'd say it's probably a bad idea.
Yeah, I would preface that by saying, I'm going to tell you really want to know, it's a spoiler. Like, don't get mad because I'm spoiling it for you. So once they give permission to receive spoilers, then I'll tell them.
Exactly. So you can be all like, hey, is it cool if I spoil this? Then you gave them a warning. So, I mean, that's the person's fault from there on. So, it's only fair.
Yeah. Kind of like saying, I don't like the latest Marvel Comic Universe movie. The ending's really bad because so-and-so dies and all the nerds in the chat room go, oh, no, you should have told me. I wanted to watch it.
Yeah, it's terrible. Like, whenever one of those biggest characters died in the newest Avengers, I could spoil it. It really doesn't matter.
I shouldn't have mentioned now you're going to talk about it.
Only a little bit.
Thanos, my man, kills everyone!
That didn't happen. Never happened.
He clicks his fingers and your mother's clothes disappear. And he's like, damn right, bitch.
I don't remember that in the movie.
What movie were you watching?
I was watching the one with the aliens. Oh, it's the Japanese, huh?
In Black International? Or whatever it's called?
Haven't
seen it.
Me neither. No, but I did watch like 4 movies this week in theaters.
Sheesh, calm down. You get square eyes.
Why would I have square eyes?
Staring at a square screen the whole time.
No, some of them are not square. Like rectangles.
Oh, you're watching an IMAX?
No, it's a little bit below IMAX. It's called SDX. And the way that my friend explained it to me is that it's, the way I summed up his words were that it's, I forget my exact wording, but it's like the step right below IMAX. It's like really good, but it's not IMAX.
Oh.
Yeah, like you got a big screen, you got a really great audio, but it's not as good of a screen, or not as big of a screen, not as good of audio as an IMAX movie. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, that was my first movie, like actual movie experience since, I think, Avengers Endgame. Because I actually bought popcorn and everything this time. It's pretty cool.
I don't like popcorn. Breaks my teeth.
Well,
you're not supposed to eat the kernels. I do.
Kernel? You live in Kentucky? That's a joke.
It was a joke, boy, a joke.
I don't get it.
Foghorn Leghorn. You know,
Foghorn.
you know Looney Tunes?
The big chicken?
Yes. Well, he may be a roaster. Besides, I have something about Looney Tunes in my notes.
Okay. What is it?
When we get to the notes, I'll tell you.
You know, I found out recently that in not in Looney Tunes, but like one of the movies that they proposed to have be made back in the 90s, besides Space Jam and whatnot, you know, was Bugs Bunny. There's two different ones. One was Bugs Bunny finds out that he has to have a high school diploma to work for Warner Brothers, so him and the rest of the gang go back to high school.
Ugh.
And then the other one, I don't remember exactly what it is, but it has something to do with a breach in Bugs Bunny's contract, so he sues Warner Brothers. Pretty whack. Almost made too. It was bought.
Interesting. Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Well,
Yeah, it's good stuff.
got any other controversial topics?
I wouldn't say controversial, but I do have topics.
Same.
All right. So really cool stuff. This one's really cool. So I'm going to be in the audience of Good Morning America in a few days.
Cool. You better send that YouTube link when you're there.
I mean, it's like what would you type in on YouTube? Like Good Morning America, Wednesday, July 10th. Audience being panned over, like
panned. You mean you're being criticized? I don't like this audience. Boo.
No, like moving the camera back and forth.
Oh.
Although I believe that was your way of asking what that means.
If you're gonna be in the audience, do something special. Don't just smile. You should dance like you're on a Richard Simmons show. And you're like, God damn it, Darren, sit down.
Did you just call me Richard Simmons?
No, like you're on a Richard Simmons show, not that you are Richard Simmons.
Are you telling me to exercise?
Yeah, make an exercise tape so John Tron can make a video about it.
Are you calling me fat?
No, you're husky, like a dog.
Husky like a dog. Husky like Bobby Hill. Ha! There's an episode where he's called Husky. What's your favorite type of dog?
Probably a husky or a corgi.
Okay. Why?
Because huskies are big and cute and they're lovable and they're fun, but unfortunately they're high energy and you mainly use them for those, what's it called? The Icarod racing
Sled
in Alaska. Yes. And corgis are small, short things. And I don't like dachshunds because they're too short. And the Queen has corgis. Although I don't think she has corgis anymore. I think the only corgi she's got is some sort of corgi-hound mix. And I'm like, wow, ew, mixed breed.
Wow. I was, I watched 4 movies in theaters during the past week. Well, during Toy Story 4, there was there was 3 or 4 animated movies that are coming out soon that the trailers were attached to Toy Story 4. And just while watching them, I realized that I think 2 out of the 3 were just dumbass movies. They were really, really stupid. Like, one, like the quality of the animation is so bad. And it's starring Jeremy Renner and John Cleese and a lot of other really great people. But it's so stupid. It's about a tiny dog, well, not even a tiny dog, just a smaller dog that wants to be a sled dog. You know, come to think of it, probably the moral of the story is that one dog can't do anything, but everybody together can move something. Huh.
Communism.
Well, I meant sled dogs.
Yeah, like Balto.
Yeah, I thought about Balto. Whenever I was seeing it, I was like, it's like Balto, but it's CGI animated. It looks really bleh. But regardless, that one didn't look very good. But there's another one called Spies, or Spies in Disguise, something like that. Starring Will Smith, and that one looked pretty good.
Isn't he
But
already
then
in
there's, like,
Aladdin?
yeah, that came out a few months ago. Yeah,
There's controversy about Disney right now because they're doing a live-action remake of The Little Mermaid, and they've changed Ariel from a white girl with blonde hair to a black girl with black hair, and people are like, "Oh no!"
you almost took what I was going to say. I was going to mention the remake of Mulan not having Mushu.
Mushu, but he's like the best part.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not
I
really
mean,
Mulan without Mushu.
yeah, that's just from my understanding. But maybe it's just because he wasn't in the trailer that people are like, no Mushu. But there's no Mushu in Yang Li. Is that a name? I don't know. But there's another character that's really big that's not going to be in it. And a lot of people really hate that. So what do you think about all that? You said that Mushu is your favorite character in Mulan.
Yeah,
So,
either that or her father, or the Emperor, by Mako. You know, good old Mako.
pretty sure his name wasn't on that mad list. So if he's not in it, people are happy about it. But yeah, no, he's in the movie for sure. Mulan's dad.
Yeah, speaking of mad, upcoming notes. Ugh.
Oh, Mad. Okay, yeah. They did cancel that magazine. That's right.
Yeah, that's sad. It's like all of it's gone. It's all gone. Oop.
Not all of it. Not the TV.
Well, I guess I can talk about it now. Yes, Mad Magazine is going to stop doing new material. They're just going to keep posting the old material until they fulfill all the subscriptions people have paid for. Once all that's done, it'll be cancelled, gone for good.
It's kind of bad. I mean, and I understand that it's a magazine, but geez. On the bright side, we do still have Mad TV, don't we?
Maybe. Probably. Which one? The animated one or the live action one?
No, Mad TV is the live action one, always.
Oh. And it got me thinking.
There is a Mad...
Mad what?
There is a Mad show, though.
Yes.
But that's just Mad, not Mad TV.
So I'll tell you this, it got me thinking, why is Mad Magazine going downhill? Why is it closed? So I'm thinking it's because maybe people get their humour for free on the internet. Maybe there's budget cuts, which could be related. But I like to think that maybe it's something of a go woke, go broke scenario where they keep ripping on Trump and Republicans and all that, conservatives, right-wing people, and this alienates a lot of their readers. So they stop buying the magazine, budget cuts, got to cut out some staff, it goes downhill. Maybe. I'm just suggesting, they keep ripping on presidents and all this for years. Bush, Clinton, Nixon, they did this for years. But in today's day and age, highly polarizing, fractured United States, maybe this was the straw that broke the camel's back. Or maybe it's just the combination of everything and above. Magazines is a dying media print, sadly. I like magazines, but they're dying. This is just another casualty of everything going digital and free.
I agree. Magazines are definitely going obsolete. It's sad. I mean, there are, correct me if I'm mistaken, but I believe that there are magazines at Google Play. Am I wrong?
Yeah, digital magazines like Edge Magazine. That gaming magazine's been going since like 1994. It's still going, but in digital form.
Well, right, but I mean, just because it's gone from physical to digital, that's not really a big deal. I mean, why doesn't Mad do that?
I don't know.
Like, why wouldn't they just change over to digital instead of being salty about not being able to print?
Maybe because of people that don't want digital. They don't have tablets. They just want physical copies. So if they can put it on their shelf and add to their collection.
Well, right, but that would cut their costs a whole lot, too. They wouldn't have to worry about most of these people. Unless they're all those people.
Yeah.
Because they just have to pay writers, and that's really about it. Maybe some copyright here and there, but pretty sure that's about it.
I agree.
Yeah, I mean, it's not really a big deal. Yeah, so what do you think about ebooks? Do you like ebooks?
Yes. I mean, I like physical copies, of course, but ebooks are alright.
They're right. So if you could choose between having a digital copy of a book and a paperback or hardcover, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Fun.
Yo, can I get a paperback? $15, little man.
Yeah. But so if they were both the same price, would you choose the let's say it's a hardcover, or would you choose digital copy?
Probably digital because it's easier to store, and I'm probably going to read it digital anyways, but a little bit of a tangent, I don't think that it should be like the same price as a physical copy. I mean, it's digital. Why is it the same price as physical copy? And this doesn't just apply to ebooks or magazines. What about video games? When a video game gets released, $60, sure, but not for digital.
Actually, physical is cheaper a lot of times if you buy it used, and you can't buy digital used, so that makes sense. But it should make, yeah, I guess it should make sense in that physical is not as cool because it could be, the quality of it goes down. Versus digital, it's always going to be brand new. Like you can't scratch digital.
Well, with physical, you can always sell it like 10, 20 years from now to nostalgic people.
Right, but I'm pretty sure you can also sell digital copies too. Somehow, I mean, you can definitely change the license of the game over to somebody else, I think.
Yeah. Well, if it's digital, someone's gonna steal it anyways. They're gonna pirate it.
Good old pirates, right? What would we do without them? Not that I pirate or anything. I don't actually.
Yeah.
But a lot of people depend on that.
That can lead. This can be another controversial topic. Piracy is like a necessary evil because some of the best video games like ever made were probably inspired by games that these developers had pirated.
I remember a long time ago. I remember seeing Crisis 3 at the top of the Pirate Bay's list for so long. Like that was definitely one of those big games. I don't know if it was inspired by piracy, but definitely one that inspired a lot of people through piracy.
Yeah, like I'll give you an example. John Romero, co-creator of Doom, good old granddaddy of first-person shooters Doom, he says that back in his youth he would pirate old computer games. And he doesn't mind if people pirate Doom because it's been like frickin' 20, 25 years since it came out. So there you go.
So, am I understanding this correctly in that this man that whenever he was fully an adult, created a video game franchise in the early 90s, before then, whenever he was a teenager, was pirating stuff?
Yes.
In the 80s? He pirated stuff in the mid-80s.
Yep. This was before the internet. You'll just, copy a game to like a floppy disk and share it with your friends at school. Hashtag can't relate because I haven't used a floppy disk in frickin' 10 years. Even longer.
Yeah, same.
What the floppy disk? I don't know, Jimmy. I don't know, Jimmy, but it's scary.
Oh man, I think it's second grade last time I used a floppy disk. I was at school. I never actually used one at home. It's crazy. Like a lot of these people are like, "Yeah, I have floppy disk games," and I'm over here like, "Wait a minute, you can put a game on a floppy disk?"
It's like,
hey, that's what I was just thinking. I'm like, floppy disk.
It's like, how many pictures have you got on the floppy disk? One. There's only 2 megabytes on this.
Yeah. I think it had like 8, but yeah.
Yeah.
Very good exaggeration. Yeah. So.
Got any other topics?
I do have more topics. What do you think about big, fat, healthy people?
Like your mother? Just kidding, she's unhealthy.
No, like, what do you think about big, fat, healthy people? Like, if they're healthy and they're fat, should that be acceptable? Because, I don't want to say the left, but like, social justice warriors and whatnot, they're always talking about like body equality or something like that. So, should that be acceptable?
Well, I don't know about body positivity, maybe, but it's coming at the cost of health? Probably not. I'll tell you this, here's a little bit of a funny thing. there is a social justice warrior, feminist type, major lefty, but the thing is though, she's body positive, she's fat, but she actually photoshopped one of her photos to appear slimmer, and this got people talking. You're all about body positivity, why'd you Photoshop? Aren't you proud of your body? The body that you and Sarah Lee and Wendy's and all these people help make possible?
Exactly. It's like, practice what you preach. So, with marketing, do you believe that people's bodies should be exploited for, for marketing purposes?
No.
I'm saying, like, for example, there was this, I think it was a burger, it was a burger commercial for Carl's Jr., but the burger was, like, being held where this woman's tits were. Yeah, and, like, she's naked. And so they're obviously selling the burger, like, through the woman's body, of course. Like, I mean, it's not a big deal. It's just the commercial didn't have anything to do with a burger.
Yeah.
Like, is that bad? Like, I mean, it works. So, is that bad? Should it be done?
Sex sells, and if it was her idea, if she was cool with it, then say, so what? She made money doing something she wanted to do. And some people think it may be bizarre, like, why do women want to show off their tits in astronaut time? Because they want to, they get paid to, they're models.
Yeah, but the thing is, that was a Super Bowl commercial. So, like, 50 million households saw that.
Janet Jackson?
Kids, everybody. No, that's back to 2004.
Look away, Jimmy, it's a nipple. So. But Mom, I have a nipple too. Oh! You weren't supposed to know about that, Jimmy.
Well, there's also a shot in which she's walking away, and so there's watermelons that symbolize her body.
Oh, Lord.
Like two melons right next to each other. But, like, they represent her cheeks, like her butt.
Oh!
What do you call that thing? The gluteus maximus of glutes.
Yes, your mother's got a glute to the maximum.
No.
Yes.
No, you are a liar and wrong.
Nope. Even Richard Simmons had to compliment, oh, you got good buns, baby.
Oh, yeah, Richard Simmons. What are you calling me, fat? Are you saying that I should be ashamed of my body?
No, it's body positivity. It's 2019. You've got to love yourself.
Right. So here's a question I was going to ask you earlier, because I legit don't remember this. What show was it where the character was saying criminy?
Criminy.
Like, criminy. Like, they, you know how that they say it instead of, like, some curse word. Like, barnacles.
I don't know.
Huh. I was thinking it was Sarah and Ed, Edd n Eddy, but that can't be right.
Probably Jimmy.
Maybe. That actually might be right. I don't know. I haven't seen Ed, Edd n Eddy in, like, a decade. That's why I ask you, because you've seen it, like, so many times. Like, that's all you ever do. You just sit down and you watch Ed, Edd n Eddy. You're like, oh, it's over. I gotta watch it again.
Back in my childhood, that would be so cool. In fact, I'll tell you this. Back when I was young, I wanted to have some sort of, like, intro movie for my computer. No. Like, every time you started the computer, it would play the theme from Ed, Edd n Eddy, but I couldn't figure out how to do it. All I could do was, like, the startup sound, change that to Ed, Edd n Eddy.
That'd be so cool. So they used to have some Game Boy, I don't know if you remember this, but Game Boy Advance used to have movies that you could put on there. And I have one that was of Yu-Gi-Oh! But they also sold the ones of Ed, Edd n Eddy. I remember that for sure. Maybe it's a cartoons. But it was definitely some Cartoon Network programming.
Yeah, I heard that there's this cartoon called Teacher's Pet on, I think, Disney Channel. And
I remember that.
Yeah, there were like a few missing episodes that you couldn't really find on DVD or YouTube. because no one recorded them, and one of these missing episodes was found on one of those Game Boy Advanced movies. But low quality. Yeah.
Black and white, I think, because Game Boys weren't the best. Okay.
Yeah, I actually watched an episode
yoga?
of Teacher's Pet. It wasn't actually a bad show.
They had a movie first. I believe it was a pilot, but it might have been with some to show up. I don't remember. But what do you think about yoga?
Something you eat?
No. What? No. Yoga.
Yummy!
Oh, you mean yogurt.
Oh.
Yeah, no, not yoga. Definitely yoga. Like Pilates, but different.
Baseball player? Just kidding. Yoga, I don't know. I mean, it's good for physical activity, stretching your muscles.
Well, yeah, have you ever tried it?
No.
Oh.
Maybe.
Why?
I don't know, because I don't feel like it. I don't feel like getting on the floor and feeling like a fish, stretching my hamstrings and then being crippled.
Did you say you don't feel like being a fish?
Yes. I don't like fish. They're not my friends, nor are they food.
Are you saying the people that do yoga are fish?
What the hell are you on about? Sound like a priest. What are you talking about, man?
What are you talking about? A few days ago, he asked me what I did for work, and I told him, and he was asking like if he could interview for the job. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I already have a job, you stupid son of a bitch. He hasn't responded since.
He keeps doing maths on Skype. He's like, 1 + 1 + 1 = you. And I'm like, stop, Godfrey. We stopped doing that math thing about a week ago.
Oh my god, he's so right. He's definitely a mathematician. I mean, he's Indian. You gotta believe him.
Yes.
Well, the only counter that we could have is a Chinese person.
Yeah, you. No.
Yeah, a Chinese person would be saying 1 + 1 = Gurpreet. He'd be like, oh shit. So.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, Gurpreet may be good at math, but he's wrong about one thing. It's not me. It's you.
It's you.
You. Okay, so here's another thing I got. How about cursing on TV? Here in the U.S., I don't know about in your country because in Britain they also don't censor. But here in the United States, we censor a lot more, but we've really stopped doing it as much. What do you think about censoring? Should the U.S. censor?
Nope.
So in the past few years, we've allowed people to say shit on TV. For example, South Park, they have an episode dedicated to it, just straight up dedicated to it.
Oh yeah,
it's actually
it hits the fan. Season 5, I think.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say it's actually in the title. Like Riz hits the fan. But yeah, so I believe that was one of the first instances of shit being said on TV. Because, in the TV show itself, that's what's happening. Like, you got like a police show and the person says shit and everybody's like, wow! So, you think that shit should be said on TV. But what about other more profane words like cunt?
Alright, George Carlin. I don't know. Yeah, sure. The 7 words you can't say on TV?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Gotta say them all at once to overwhelm the censors. Ass, bitch, cunt, fuck, fart! Hey, you can't say fart!
Yeah. What about something else, such as like a very... how about a sex scene?
Well, it depends on what kind of sex scene.
Just a regular sex scene in the movie. Shows maybe just the tops.
What about the bottoms?
Covered by the covers.
Well, I don't know then. I mean, you've got to, of course, update the rating of the movie or TV show or whatever to reflect the new sexiness. But for the most part, I don't think it should be censored. I mean, there's such thing as good taste. But I guess it could also depend on symbolism or something, like the man's dick represents strength, his balls represent energy. You can't censor them, it's symbolic.
Okay. So you're saying that nothing should be censored?
Well, like you said before, I'm of the libertarian mindset that things should be free and open and not censored. But
right.
So
the thing is, kids watch TV.
Kids shouldn't watch TV, they should be at school.
That doesn't make sense. I mean, they should be at school, but they're not there all the time. They don't live there. I mean, some do, but even then, they go back to their dorms and they have TV. More than likely. I mean, if they're at a boarding school, they definitely have the money for a TV.
Well, if they go to a dorm, probably they are old enough to watch sex scenes.
No? Because
No?
the age for that's like 18, I think.
I think by the time you're 18, you're old enough to watch a sex scene.
Or 17, rather. But what I'm saying, well, I was actually, for that, I was thinking about pornos. But, yeah, even rated R is supposed to be 17. So, let's say there's like a 6-year-old. Do you think that 6-year-old should have access to being able to see stuff on TV? I mean, they're not going to wait until they're 18 to watch a television.
To watch a television?
Right.
Yeah.
Like cable or something.
I don't know. Maybe. I mean, yeah, like I said, libertarian mindset. If you can, you should. But, of course, there's the onus on the parents. They got to shelter their kids from this sort of thing. You know, take responsibility. Password protect these porn sites. Or,
I'm talking about TV here.
Or block the Playboy channel or something, if it's still going.
No, I'm not talking about the Playboy channel. I'm saying, like, for example, in The Walking Dead, they had a sex scene.
Oh, honey. Getting down with Mr. Zombie.
Yeah. Which, by the way, that's another topic of its own. I didn't even think about that. But what do you think about that? Like, the Walking Dead series coming to an ending. The comics, not the show.
Oh, the comic. I don't know. I mean, I honestly haven't read the comic since where season 9 ended. I read the comic to where that ended. So I'm not up to date. I don't know anything about what's going on nowadays in the comic. But it could.
Which means you would definitely care about spoilers.
Yeah, don't tell me about spoilers.
Okay, well,
I think
without spoilers, the comics being ceased.
Oh. I read somewhere that from the guy who's working on the comic, Robert Kirkman or something, he said that Rick dies. Yes. And I'm like, well, he's already dead in the TV show, so probably they're going to do that.
He didn't die in the TV show.
Oh. Well, you know, he was written out.
No, he's not. He's getting a spinoff or something.
So he's coming
some movies or something. Not to the show, but like his character's alive. Wow.
So he's coming back?
No.
So he's written out?
No. You're going to see him on the screen, just not in the television show The Walking Dead.
What screen then? Computer screen?
No, they're making some made-for-TV movies or something.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, like apparently it was carried off in a helicopter or something. I don't know. I didn't watch it. But just based on that, I mean, people have always speculated it. I'm pretty sure AMC's confirmed it. I don't remember if I read that or not. But from my understanding, they're making some television movies involving what he's doing outside of their camp or whatever they're doing in the show. But yeah, like basically it just took him away from all the characters, which didn't really matter because he didn't really have much reason to be there besides being their leader. So he's a loose cannon. He's like a cowboy of the zombie world.
Yeah, cowboy cop.
Pretty much. Cops and cowboys aren't that different.
Yee-haw! That's what your mother said.
Besides being entirely different.
Not much difference, apart from being entirely different.
Yeah, because I mean, most cowboys are. You think about like Jesse James or Jesse James' brother.
Yeah.
But no, really though, if you think about like all these bank robbers, when you think about cowboys, I'm sure like Billy the Kid, they're just stereotypical cowboys.
Well, when I think of cowboys, I think of people rustling cows. You know, it's in the title.
Well, yeah, but you gotta keep in mind, like when you think cowboy, you're probably thinking like either movies or historical cowboys, like the Outlaws.
Oh.
It's a movie, by the way, with Colin Farrell. I watched it as a child. I was a child. One time I wrote a folk punk song revolving around an Irish rebellion in the future. Revolution, rather.
You should make that happen. Write it and perform it on your YouTube.
I don't play ukulele.
Tara does.
Oh, yeah. She does, doesn't she? Huh. Because she's never been on this show before.
Yes, no one's
You all
gonna
are
recognize
unaware of
her.
who it is. Yeah.
We can do like an
But
Ed Sullivan thing where it's like, alright, now for our musical guest.
no, we're not doing that. But yeah, I mean, if she were to ever be on the show, we'd probably call her something like George or something.
George. Like in that
Yeah.
Looney Tunes cartoon. I will call him George and I'll take care of him. You remember that episode.
No, it's very funny. Was it oh no, what do you call that guy? Not Sasquatch. No, not Abominable Snowman.
Yeah, one of those.
The big red thing.
Well, he's big and white, like my dick, but yeah.
Oh. What's the big red thing then?
I know what you mean. I don't know if it has a name.
Yeah, I don't remember his name.
Tunes, red.
It's like a Sasquatch thing though.
Monster. Oh, Gossamer.
Never would have got that.
Also called Rudolph. Did they even say his name in the show? I don't know.
That's actually my dad's name.
What, Gossamer?
Rudolph.
Your dad's a
It's
reindeer?
Rudolph. Not anymore. But would it really surprise you with the weird life I have? Like, I'm going to see Good Morning America.
Yeah, what's the topic on Good Morning America?
I don't know. I just know that it's going to be on TV and I'll be able to wave to my fans. All 5 of them.
To all our fans that listen to this podcast, including that one female fan that we really like. What's her name? Christina Boopsmell?
Kristen Brunel. And you can't forget about Marissa Stevens. Marissa Stevens is also Marissa Stevens, and Marissa Stevens is Marissa Stevens.
Okay, so she plays herself.
That's who she is.
I am what I am, and it's all that I am.
What's that?
Popeye.
Did you say why?
Popeye!
Oh, Popeye.
Well,
they said
blow me
why,
down,
like,
I live a wheel.
I blow your mama.
Gay?
So, if you say gay, that infers or that suggests that your mother is a man. But if you don't say gay, you take away, you get insulted.
Take away the gay? Homophobe?
Oh no, I'm not scared of it.
Some people conflate hate with fear. Like, oh, you don't like gay people, you're a homophobe. It's like, no, I'm not afraid of them. I just don't like them.
I mean, as much as I disagree with first of all, hating the gays, and second of all, with being called a homophobe, I think you make a good point. And I believe it stems from my point which was the same point.
Yes. Is there a translator in the house?
Me!
Yes. Hey, did you hear about the Polish lesbian only does it with guys?
No?
It's a joke.
I don't get it. I don't understand.
Get it? Polish people are dumb. Polish lesbian only has sex with guys.
Polish people are dumb?
Oh my god.
I didn't know that.
That's news to me.
Yeah, I'll actually be seeing, I think they're a Polish band. No, I'm probably thinking of Mayhem. But I will be seeing Gojira, which probably a pun on the name Godzilla. Gojira.
That's what the Japanese call him, yes, Gojira.
Yeah, Gojira! Alright, Gojira and Volbeat and that other band. Not Mayhem, but Behemoth. And they're all scary bands. Also Slipknot, but they're not as scary. Actually, Volbeat's not very scary either. They're just good.
Good.
Yeah. Do you believe Ron Swanson represents toxic masculinity?
Who?
Ron Swanson.
I don't know who that is.
He's from Parks and Recreation. Okay, a better example. Sam Elliott. He's the ideal masculine guy, right?
Yeah.
Hunting, fishing, killing your own food, making stuff with wood, all that. Yeah, do you think that stereotype of a man should be done away with?
No, because those are useful traits. We need to have actual men in this world, not feminized men. Like, oh my gosh, those shoes look so good on you, darling. It's like, get away from me, creep.
Right, but shouldn't the woman also have that be her role model as well?
What? Manly man?
Yeah, I mean, why can't that be a woman thing?
I think it's important for a woman to also be self-sufficient in that manner. Self-sufficient, not lay on your back and spread your legs and get what you want.
So you believe that that's not a masculine, what do you call it? Like a masculine stereotype, but rather it should be the stereotype for all humans in general?
For what? Self-sufficiency?
Self-sufficiency, like pretty much hunting, fishing, being able to make stuff for yourself, all that stuff.
Well,
because that's your stereotypical man. But if that's your stereotypical human, like women's included, like does that even sound right? Like, why do we not think about that like that? Because it's so different.
I don't know, but yeah, I don't think there should be a gender divide between self-sufficiency. Like, if a woman wants to go out hunting, killing for food, fishing, sure, all the good for it. In fact, I think that's actually pretty damn good, because it breaks gender stereotypes. Like, why are you fishing? Shouldn't your husband be fishing? And it's like, no, I am a strong, independent woman. I don't need no man to do my fishing. That sort of thing.
That is correct. You are a woman.
No, you.
Not I. Actually, you.
Only you.
So the last name of a book that I had to have for class was a guy by the name of Stavins.
Sounds like a Nazi.
Not Steve. Stavins. Michael Stavins. He's a man that wrote a book once, and I had to pay a lot of money for it.
Why do you have to pay a lot of money?
Because I had to have the book.
This is how, like, universities fleece you. They charge you through the nose for essential books. Like, can't you just get Can't you get it from Amazon for like $5?
No, I got it on Amazon for $40.
Oh! $40.
Yeah, no,
What is this?
else.
Autographed by him?
I wish. One time I did buy a script for a project I was working on. And it came with an autograph of the director.
Cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I have it somewhere. I don't remember where, though. But regardless, though, I think it's actually in my big tub of stuff, like, for storage. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Like it has a personalized message inside of it. I'm like, who would sell this for like $12? Actually, I think it was like 8.
What script?
I mean, it's a
ATUC?
What's that?
ATUC. It's a unmade movie about a Inuit Eskimo sort of guy coming from like Canada to United States, and it's like a cursed movie because everyone that wants to work on the movie dies. Like John Belushi, John Candy, Chris Farley. I mean, yeah, they're all fat, but yeah, every time the movie's trying to get worked on, the actor dies.
That's really funny. I mean, it's not funny if they all die, but it's really funny in that there's a movie like that that's just never been made, and it's just been like tried over and over again with such an absurd plot. It doesn't seem like that kind of movie. It's not like Poltergeist where you expect it to be actually like haunted. It's just a regular movie, like if Shrek were never made and people were scared of it for some reason.
Yeah, it's like Norm of the North, but with humans.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm Norm.
By the way, there's a new Pixar movie coming out soon. What do you think?
I've seen the trailer. It
looks weird.
Or was a teaser. It might have been a teaser, but yeah, it looked interesting.
Chris Pratt and Tom Holland.
It's the kind of movie that I don't think much of because the trailer or teaser didn't impress me, but it might be quite good.
Like the one about like goblins or something?
I don't know. The one I saw was about 2 kids looking for their dad or something.
Dora?
Huh?
Dora the Explorer?
No, hang on, let me find the name of that movie.
Bippity-boppity-boo.
Onward, that was it. That's the one with Chris
I think
Pratt.
that's the name of it. Yeah. Yeah, it's about like, not trolls, but like, some World of Warcraft shit like that.
Yeah, everyone in the chat room's like gushing about Tom Holland, and I'm like, why is everyone talking about the Netherlands?
Oh, okay, yeah, Holland. Yeah, I saw him in the Spider-Man. It's pretty good. Like, Jake Gyllenhaal was pretty good in the movie too. Definitely recommend it.
Spider-Man Far From Home?
Yeah. Yeah, Jake Gyllenhaal plays Mysterio.
Oh, it has Samuel L. Jackson in it.
Yeah, he's in every Marvel movie. Or most of them, at least. I don't know about every single one, but for the most part, everyone.
It has Nick Fury and Mysterio. Aren't they wrestlers?
Rey Mysterio. I don't think there's anybody with Nick or Fury in the name in wrestling.
Nick Fury sounds like a wrestler.
Yeah, it does sound like a wrestler. Fury. It's also a movie by Brad Pitt. Yeah.
Mysterio. Okay, yes.
But, yeah.
If you've got no topics, I can go on to a few things.
I do have topics. I have many, many, many topics. What is your least favorite word in the English language?
I don't know.
That's your least favorite? Really? That's 3. Wow.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I don't know how to count.
Terrible. Like, what's wrong with you? Jeez. There's something wrong with you. Oh my god. No, but really though, how about barbecue? You like barbecue?
Yeah, I learned to count at the Nugan Bank.
Oh, are you quoting The Dark Knight?
No, Nugan Bank. It's a Australian merchant bank that was used as a CIA front for shipping drugs.
Oh.
And they used this drug money to fund the Nicaraguan Civil War, the Iran-Contra stuff.
Oh, the ones that sold weapons to bad guys. Okay.
Yeah.
That's bad. So,
yes,
yeah,
I like barbecue.
I was referencing... Oh, good. I was just about to ask you again. What kind of barbecue do you guys have there? Anti-zombie
barbecue.
I don't get it.
Key and Peele's skit where there's like racist zombies and they have a black barbecue?
I remember a zombie skit. I don't remember the barbecue.
Yeah, I like barbecue, but the problem with barbecue is the people that are manning the food, they always, like, overcook it. Like, I don't like my sausages and my meat patties and everything else freaking burnt. I don't want black on it.
I do.
I don't. I mean,
That's the best.
I like
eat
things
meat.
on the crispy side because that means it's not undercooked. I just don't want it overcooked.
Oh, I see. So you prefer Latinas and not blacks. That's racist.
I do actually prefer Latinas to blacks. Well, only
Yeah, I
the
know,
woman.
right?
Like, Latina girls are the tops. Black girls are the blops. We
Blocks.
here at Kiwi and Picasso do not promote racism. I mean, we say it, but we don't promote it.
Yeah, no. Promotions are for people that work, and
Yes.
racism does not work.
Hey, if we got sponsored by a neo-Nazi company that's willing to pay us, sure. More money for us.
It would have to be a lot of money because we are so rich and we only take the highest amounts because we are the best in the biz.
Yeah. I'll pay you $3.50. Heil Hitler!
Oh, that's terrible.
That's what you get
Don't
for
say that.
$3.50. Give us 3.5 million, you'll get a much better Heil Hitler.
Yeah, like screaming it from a roof. Hail Hitler!
Yeah, a rooftop in Israel. And then you all go, oi, oi!
They'd be like, watch my money.
Run for it. Did I do that?
What do you think about The Amazing Racist?
I know The Amazing Race. That was a TV show.
No, The Amazing Racist. The guy that's all like, offering free trips back to Africa and everything.
Oh,
He's
yes. You're posting videos of that in the chat, and I didn't look at them.
Oh. You've never seen The Amazing Racist before?
Maybe.
Yeah, like in one skit, he tells some illegal immigrants that, well, they're who you assume are illegal. I mean, if they really are or not, I don't know. But he tells them that he needs some help on building a house, or something like that. And they get into his truck, and he drives them straight to ICE. And they can't get out because, they're in a moving vehicle.
That's pretty funny.
Great. Then they get there, and they're like, Then he's just like, ha ha ha, just obnoxiously laughing. And then he has another one, and this one's not really racist because he himself is Jewish. But he has a petition while dressed as a rabbi asking Jewish people to forgive Hitler for the Holocaust.
Oh.
So bad.
I may have seen something like that, but I don't think it was Amazing Racist. It was some Australian Jewish guy, and I think he was petitioning something about Israel, and people calling him a fascist, and it's like, his Star of David pendant, his invisible view, he's wearing that Jewish hat. So he's not fascist.
I am definitely an expert on what the word fascist means, but what does the word fascist mean for our listeners that don't know?
It's for people that are dressed in fashion. Fashionista, fascist. There you go.
Right. Like, Che Guevara did dress pretty nice.
Yeah, he was dirt poor.
Yeah, but he had a nice hat. So, that makes up for it.
Why do you like Che Guevara? He killed thousands of civilians. He had a nice hat.
Have you ever seen the Motorcycle Diaries?
No. I've seen the Rum Diaries.
Really? That's interesting how Johnny Depp plays the same character, well, not the same character, but basically the same character / person twice. It's really cool. Does it hold up well?
I don't know. And it's funny how everyone was saying that him and his ex-wife, what the hell's her goddamn name?
Amber Heard, I think?
Yeah. Oh, yes. People were saying, oh, Johnny Depp, you're abusing Amber Heard. But actually, it turned out Amber Heard was harassing Johnny Depp. Like, she threw, like, a a wine bottle at him or something, and it like broke one of his fingers or something. See,
Yeah, Johnny Depp. He's
yes,
a nice guy.
Johnny Depp is the victim. He's a nice guy. He wouldn't hurt a fly unless he was acting, and he hurt the fly.
Yeah, if he were starring in The Fly, he would kill the hell out of that fly.
That's a good movie. Edward Scissorhands versus the Fly.
Let's don't see that ever.
Well, let's make it happen. Hollywood's already creatively bankrupt. Let's make some millions.
Abbott and Costello meet the Fly. That just doesn't work.
Hey, Abbott, do you have a fly swatter nearby?
Yeah. Like, this fly keeps on trying to attack me. I can't do Abbott or Costello.
Yeah, I've never heard their voices. Unless they're in silent movies, in which case I would never heard them anyways.
Yeah, that wouldn't make sense.
Charlie Chaplin,
They
you're
did a lot
my
of
favorite.
movies.
Oh, fuck you! That's your voice!
That's funny. Oh, good lord. That's fantastic.
Thank you.
Yeah. You're welcome. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
So, how about the WWE? They're reportedly getting out of the PG era and going into, not the New Attitude Era, but what essentially is trying to be the New Attitude Era.
I think this is a good thing, because as we all know, the PG era was like a downhill spiral for the quality, the pandering to the kiddos, and the family-friendly crowd when, wrestling is a contact sport. It's already edgy enough. Let's get some edgy storylines and risque topics. Another attitude era? Maybe. They don't want to rehash the past to capture the glorious nostalgia fans. But if it's something along those lines, where it's aiming towards the teen and edgy department, sure, that's good.
Yeah, I agree. But really just their idea of that is, their idea of being edgy is more or less just having some curse words here and there.
Yeah, maybe showing some tits? Maybe?
No, I don't think so.
Or maybe
Like,
bra and
we're
panty
talking about-
matches. Who here
Maybe.
remembers bra and panty matches? I do, they were boring. Like,
Yeah.
if I wanted to see some women stripping, I'll go to Darren's house.
No.
Yeah.
I don't even know who that is.
I don't know who he is either.
I think he's a YouTuber.
He's a good
Strange.
one. Everyone subscribe to him and demand he makes more videos.
You mean Darren, the Swedish pop singer?
No. Darren Lamanek.
Never heard of him.
Oh, well,
Weird.
yeah. So, why do you think they're going back? WWE is doing this, whatever they're doing.
Because I read an article that said so.
Stone Cold?
No, article.
Oh. Yeah. They're probably seen AEW and were like, oh shit, the writing's on the wall. We've got to do something because
Pretty much.
we're losing our audience to this new upcoming superstar franchise. We've got to do something. And so they're doing something. And I think it's good that they're doing something, because I don't think their business model was particularly sustainable. I mean, if they keep this up another 10, 15 years, it could be the end of WWE, and you'll have like 100 rise and fall of WWE videos on YouTube.
Yeah, you're right. You would have that, wouldn't you? Because they're losing a lot of superstars, but just because this really Vince McMahon treats them like pieces of meat. Like he just sees money. Whereas in AEW, I mean, they seem like they have a lot better opportunities there.
Yeah. Now get out there and perform, you piece of meat.
Yeah, it's like the men know what it feels like to be a woman.
I'm a whore for WWE.
Yeah, like I sell my body, I hurt my body so that I can make money. People are like, that's what makes you a prostitute. And be like, what did you say? Like, yes, Chris Jericho, you're a prostitute. Okay,
Yes.
you know it.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, would you ever consider being a wrestler?
No.
Why?
Well, you need to be physically fit for one, and I'm not physically fit. I don't think I'm good enough to last in the ring.
So, if right now they said we'll sign you for $50,000, $50,000 per year to be a superstar, and from there you can grow, you would say no.
50,000 a year. Well, it depends on the schedule. Like maybe 2-3 times a week I have to perform. Maybe. Just a little worried for my
Plus
physical
practice.
health. I get a back break. It's like, oh, my back!
People would be like, you're just getting old. Oh, my back.
They do a
This is
spine
Ric Flair
buster.
would
Oh,
say.
my spine!
Nobody says that.
Pile driver. Ah, my piles!
Piles.
Yeah.
Ah, Gomer Pile.
Go my pile!
Private Pile.
Pile
Private
of
Pile
shit.
your mama's ass.
No!
What's the difference?
Nope.
Uh,
Alright, I'll tell you
yeah.
this. I'll tell you something. It's
Do
a
it.
note on my notebook.
No, you
Okay,
won't.
so
Do it.
I was
Do
thinking
it.
about that TV show
Sure.
Arthur. You know Arthur the Aardvark? Someone's interrupting! The cartoon Arthur. Not Arthur the Stupid
Yeah.
King movie with Richard Branson?
Dawkins.
Yeah, you know that one.
Yeah, I know
Yes.
what you mean. Probably.
Terrible. So, I was thinking, okay, the cartoon's still going. Has anything
Nothing more, by the way.
changed? Is anything different from when I checked it out? So I did some research. There's a few differences. Like, Mr. Ratburn, the class teacher, he's gay. This year he had a episode where he had a gay marriage.
Ooh.
Yes, and
I didn't think about him like that.
yes, and the U.S. state of Alabama wanted to ban the episode.
Oh, that's a little bit far. I mean, it is bad that they're destroying our childhoods, but come on. Like, don't ban an episode. Like, freedom of speech.
Well, I don't know how making him gay will ruin my childhood because there's always been little hints and little hints here and there that he is gay. But now they're just full out. He's gay. He went from being like a Smithers to a Smithers, because now Smithers is fully gay these days.
Yeah, he went from Elton John to Elton John.
So are you Elton John or are you Elton John? I'm Elton John. Oh, okay, you're Elton John.
Sir, are you bisexual Elton John or are you gay Elton John? What's the difference?
I'm a rocket man.
Oh. I'm glad you finally admitted it.
Your mother loves my rocket, man.
I love your mama's rockets.
Nope. And another thing that's different is Binky, you know that weird dog guy.
Yeah.
Arthur. He's now got a adopted sister from China.
Oh, maybe it's from Buster. Maybe it's Buster's long lost child from whenever he was sending postcards out.
Yes. So
Just kidding. So, are you looking something up right now?
yes. So I'm just checking. I'm just trying to find the episode.
Alright.
Okay, here's the thing. The episode where Binky gets her adopted sister from China, that episode came out in 2007. The Simpsons episode where Selma gets an adopted daughter from China is from 2005. Yep, that's right. Simpsons did it.
So your idea is that Arthur is modeling itself after The Simpsons.
Maybe. Maybe they didn't know The Simpsons already did this plot line. Or maybe they did.
Yeah, maybe they're innocent children that don't watch The Simpsons because because nobody watches The Simpsons anymore. Ha! Yeah, these are adults. They probably watch The Simpsons.
Yeah. So that's different. And I wrote one more note here about Arthur. And there's a new character in the show. Well, not new. She's been around since like the mid-2000s. Do I have her name?
Okay.
I don't write her name down, but she's totally blind. Like, she's blind, she uses a walking stick.
That's strange.
And the cool thing about her is that they don't model her whole character after her disability. She's just a normal person who happens to be blind.
That reminds me of someone. I can't place who. Maybe I'm thinking of... I'm definitely thinking of a mouse. A tiny mouse that's blind.
Free blind
mouse? Is that on the show? Yeah, maybe. I don't think so. I think it's a character on a show. But the only thing that's coming to mind is Templeton from Maggie and the Ferocious Beast. Huh. You remember that show?
What? What show? Templeton?
No, Maggie and the Ferocious Beast.
And the Ferocious Beast. I always see Maggie. I thought you were talking about Simpsons again. No, I do not know the show. I don't think we even got it here.
It was on Nick Jr. I know you didn't Nickelodeon, but...
Jesus Christ, it came out in 2000 and 2002. I wouldn't be watching Nickelodeon Junior back then.
Well, I wasn't watching Max and Ruby, but I know he exists.
And I'll tell you this, you know Disney Channel, they've got Disney XD. There's actually a good show on Disney XD. It's like Mickey Mouse Racing or something. That's actually quite a good show. Like, that should be on Disney Channel proper, not Disney XD.
Yeah, the new Monsters sequel. The sequel to Monsters University. Well, the sequel to Monsters Inc. actually. It's coming out soon and it's going to be on Disney Plus.
Cool.
And that should really not be on Disney Plus. Seems like it should be a movie. Movie or actually on a channel or something. But yeah, that's one of the big reasons why people are going to buy Disney Plus, for that and for probably Marvel, if they have Marvel on there.
Yes. So I'll tell you this, Nickelodeon, my Australian New Zealand broadcast of Nickelodeon, used to have Ren and Stimpy on late at nights, but then John Christopher got accused of sexually harassing two girls, so then it was Rugrats for ages. Now they've gone on to other Nick shows. Must have been like this month or last month they changed the schedule, the rotation. Now it goes in this order. It goes, trying to think, it goes Cat Dog, Rocko's Modern Life, Hey Arnold, and then Rugrats, and then SpongeBob repeats until dawn.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I mean, Cat Dog, you've got Jim Cummings and Tom Kenny. It's like the dream pair together.
Yeah, I love Cat Dog. I was just thinking earlier, like, hi-ho tickety. That was just going through my brain. I wanted to say it. And I can't believe it. Like, for us, we have Nick at Night every day. You guys just have strip cartoons all the time? Like, that's the coolest thing ever.
Yeah, it makes me wish I actually grew up with Nickelodeon. I had to watch these shows when they appeared on, like, Channel 2, Channel 3. The free channels you get without cable. That's why I barely watched Cartoon or Rocko's Modern Life when I was a kid, because it was barely on other channels.
Yeah, that's the way it was for me and, first of all, Courage the Cowardly Dog and everything on Cartoon Network. Courage the Cowardly Dog is on Cartoon Network. I didn't mean to make it sound like it wasn't. But yeah, they had Scooby-Doo movies, and at the end of every movie, they would have like something cool, like a music video or deleted scenes or something. But this one particular one, I don't remember which one it was. It's probably the Alien Invaders. This was on VHS, by the way.
Yeah.
And they had Courage the Cowardly Dog, the Return to the Slab episode. It was so cool.
I remember watching Cartoon Network with a friend, and they would be airing the Scooby-Doo movies like Zombie Island, the Creepy Ghoulies one, the one with the Meet the Ghosts, Ghoul School.
Yeah, Ghoul School, yeah.
They'll be advertised on the Boomerang channel, which is a channel dedicated to old cartoons, like Hanna-Barbera cartoons. And my friend was like, I want to watch them so bad. I'm like, dude, we don't get Boomerang here. I think in Australia you can get Boomerang from a separate cable package, but not here in New Zealand. No Boomerang, no old cartoons for you.
You could just watch them on DVD.
Yeah, sure. Like we're doing that.
I did. I mean, I watched on VHS, but yeah.
And I'll tell you this. I mentioned Looney Tunes before. Well, actually, there's going to be a revival of Looney Tunes. It's called Looney Tunes Cartoons. Like, literally, that's the title of it. Looney Tunes Cartoons. And it's going to come out in 2020. I think some episodes have already come out, but 2020 is going to be, like, the main year that these cartoons come out.
They already had another Looney Tunes show like a few years ago. It's just called Looney Tunes.
I tried watching it. It was kind of bad. Some things are kind of cool, like Daffy's Girlfriend. Some of these characters living together, like sitcom, kind of good, kind of bad. It was a mixed reception for me. But yeah, Looney Tunes cartoons. It's going to be like the old cartoons that we all grew up watching.
That's so cool. I mean, I used to love the old Looney Tunes. I mean, I haven't seen it in like, 15 years. But, I mean, I've caught them on TV and I've caught them elsewhere, but, like, personally, I haven't sat down just to watch it. I take that back. A few years ago, I did turn on Boomerang. I was watching Looney Tunes, some of the old stuff from a long time ago. A few years ago. Crazy. Yeah. But before then, I mean, it had been a long time, so I could actually enjoy Looney Tunes. Did you like Looney Tunes as a kid?
Yes, of course I did. And one thing I liked about it back then was how good it is, but one thing I like now is it's sort of like a window back in time. You get to see what things were like back in the 30s, 40s, and 50s. And I guess 60s.
Yeah, like, you got a little black guy walking around with a shotgun with a very black face, and he talks like a little uneducated thing. Like, I think I saw Putty Cat.
Hey, wait a minute.
Talking really weird.
That's not from the 50s. That's from modern day Chicago.
It very well might be.
Yo, what up, man? I thought I saw a booty dead.
I think I saw your mama's pussy bad.
Nope, your mama's pussy's bad.
No.
Bulletstorm 2 might be coming out. There's been talks.
Really?
Yes, really.
Oh, cool. Cool, I love that game so much. I think I mentioned it in the last podcast. I could be wrong, but yeah, that's so cool. Whoa!
Never do that again.
It's because I realized that I have Boudin in the refrigerator.
What? You have... Who's Blue Dan? Friend of yours?
No, Boudin.
Boudin sounds like voodoo witchcraft.
Close. It is Cajun.
Boudin.
You'd probably say Boudin. B-O-U-D-I-N. Boudin. But it's Boudin.
B-O-U-D-I-N. Oh. Sausages?
Yeah, kinda. It's filled with rice. Rice and, seasonings and stuff. A little bit of sausage in it too, I think. But it's mainly rice. It's really good. There's some boudin on a stick.
Right.
Good. I realize I need to get more. Well, I feel like rice, you probably like this. It's just rice compacted into a sausage.
Yeah, the only time I've liked rice is Cocoa Pops.
What's that?
Breakfast cereal.
Oh, Cocoa Puffs?
Yes. But it's...
That's rice?
Yeah. Well, no, not Cocoa Puffs. It's Cocoa Pops.
Oh, that's pretty much Cocoa Puffs, just rice.
Yeah. Cocoa Krispies? What the hell are you talking about?
Oh, I don't know.
They've got Coco the monkey, and then for some reason they changed him into a bird. How do you do that?
It's always been a bird.
Your mum has always been a bird.
No.
Me, I remember the monkey. And I'll tell you this, there was a local competition. The Cocoa Pops website had like a flash game, and it was basically, you get far enough into this flash game, you get like a code, you enter that code, and you could be in to win. And I actually cheated at the game. I right-clicked, I checked the settings, and I found like the kind of codes that they would use, and I copied one and I pasted it.
Cool.
No, I did not win.
Oh. What did you get if you win?
I don't know, a scooter? And I don't mean motor scooter, I mean like you push it.
Oh yeah, the trick scooters, like razor scooters.
Yeah. In fact, one thing I've noticed nowadays is that scooters are back, but they're big tire scooters. Back when they were popular in like the early 2000s where I lived, they were just the small tires, the small wheels. Now the big wheels are back.
Yeah, I used to love those. I never could actually do tricks on them myself, but I definitely remember those back in the day.
Yeah, I had a small wheel one because they're the cheapest, and the only move I can do on that was a tail whip. That's it.
Tail whip? What are you, a Magikarp?
Tail whip, as opposed to a stalefish.
Or a Poliwag?
Gollywog. That's racist.
I don't speak Spanish.
You don't speak Spanish, eh? What have you been learning at university, huh? Flemish?
I learned saying in Spanish before you take a shot.
Tequila?
No, it's like you go downward, something like that, and you say something along the lines of abajo, which is like to the bottom.
Oh.
Then arriba, adentro, like arriba, arriba. And no, al centro, like the center, adentro. So it's like to the bottom, to the top, to the center, inside. It doesn't rhyme in English, but
Interesting.
you move the shot like down, then up, then to the middle, then take a shot. That's cool.
Shooting to your mother's middle.
No.
Well, let me check my notes. That's pretty much all my notes. I should have wrote more.
Really?
Yep.
I had more. I'm very surprised at you.
I could tell you the dream that I had, the really weird dream, but it might go on for too long.
Probably. Okay, how about banks? Should they charge you to have an account with them? Or do you think that interest alone is good enough incentive?
Maybe. It's all administrative costs, and it all covers the deficit spending that these banks use. Administrative costs are, of course, important for a bank's well-being. Applying to have a bank account, maybe, but you shouldn't really be charged for using it. Like, you have like a yearly fee for using a bank account. I think they should do away with that. In fact, when it comes to student loans, I don't think there should be compound interest. The percentage that you pay on the principal should remain there. It shouldn't be, upon each successive year. You borrow like $20,000, 10% interest, you should only pay back like, $20,200. Not 10% extra added for every successive year. You know what I mean? I think student loans are predatory, and that's probably why you're getting a whole generation of millennials in dire student debt. And that's probably why they're shifting towards communistic factions, because they see capitalism as like these chains of debt. Well, it's their own fault for getting themselves into debt, but it's the bank's fault for enabling them to fall so deep into debt. So when it comes to banks, I see them as like a necessary evil. Yes, they fund a lot of things, investments for businesses, mortgages for homes, but they also are quite shady. Like I said, administrative costs, that some of them they shouldn't have. Predatory loans, not just student loans, but other loans too. So what do you think?
I think you're right. We should be communists.
Ew, you're weird.
No, but yeah, I definitely do believe the same. Like, we shouldn't be charged by the bank. I mean, they should definitely get all their money through like late fees and stuff like that. What else would they get their money from? I don't know. If they're going to charge you, they should at least like give you better interest on their items or something. I mean, I don't know if that's a thing or not, but that would make sense. Like, they take money from you. I mean, what are they going to put it towards? I mean, more banks. they have a credit card. Some of these charge you like $100 a year for you just to own the card. It's crazy. I mean, on top of that, you're paying like 27, 30% interest, depending on, depends on your interest rate. But some of these charge you like $100 per year just to have that card in your possession. Like, it's insane. So,
It's crazy. Crazy. Banks but no thanks. Thanks but no banks.
What?
Ha!
Did you say Kiwis are crazy?
No, I say Texans are crazy.
No, you didn't.
Is Christina Bibsmell a Texan?
Kristen Brunel is not a Texan.
What is she? Guatemalan?
New Yorkan.
Oh, a New Yorker.
Yeah, from New York.
Yes, what about the other lady, Melissa Etheridge?
She's not Melissa Etheridge, but Marissa Stevens is from Texas.
Ah, she's from Texas. Does she work in a rodeo?
No, she doesn't work where your mother works as a rodeo clown.
Nope, yours. And you, runs in the family. A whole generation of rodeo clowns.
You should know by now. Nobody in my family runs.
Oh, boom, boom.
But yeah, I mean, just look at me. Does it look like anyone in my family runs? Well, you can't look at me, and the audience can't either, but metaphorically.
Yes, when the Ice Agents come for your illegal alien father, he's not going to run for them. Alright, slow down, Izzy. Let me catch my breath.
It's funny because you said essay, and you know a Latino because they won't turn in their essays.
Here's a question for you. If you're giving a speech in Spanish to a Spanish audience, but you accidentally use female nouns instead of male nouns, will you get laughed at?
Are you talking about calling the audience women when they're also men?
No, whenever you use a noun, you use the female version.
I mean, they might just think you're a fucking idiot, but
yeah, well, they
might not laugh at you.
Why are you laughing at me?
They'll probably just skip over because mistakes like that are very common. I mean, when you're speaking really fast, you don't take a second to think, what's the name of that gender again? Like, sometimes you don't even have the word in your head. You just have the idea. So, I mean, as you're formulating sentences, that's just the way it works. Like when you start, you know what you're going to say, but you don't know the exact words you're going to say. So thus, being as though that's the way it is, you don't know which gender the word is. So what I'm trying to say here is you don't think fast enough to know which gender it is. So if you for some reason get the gender wrong, it's pretty common.
Oh my god, you got the gender of the noun wrong? No,
but a lot of times, though, the thing is, if you get it wrong, if you yourself don't go back and catch it, like, most people will probably go back and catch it. Like, if they say L, then it turns out they're saying a feminine word that's la. Then they're going to go back and say la and just continue like that. They're not going to acknowledge that they were about to say the wrong gender or anything. They're just going to rephrase what they were saying. If you just completely misdo it, like, there was this native speaker I was listening to his speech about 2 years ago. His name was I forget. It doesn't matter though. And I was listening to his presentation over something, and he was saying the wrong gender so many times. And whenever it's for a word and not a person, it doesn't really matter. But it's just kind of got to me because I try hard to get it right a lot, and he was getting it wrong. I'm like, it's a native speaker that's getting this wrong. Jeez, he was from probably Guatemala or something. It's from one of those countries.
Reminds me of a time where there's this, I'm trying to think, it was like a talk show or a news channel, and they had like a Korean American, and the guy says to her, now say it in your own language, and she says it in English, because she was born and raised in California. She has, like, Korean parents, but she was born and raised in America, so of course she learned American, and not Korean.
Yeah, that's funny. That's very funny.
You're so funny.
I acknowledge the comedic value in that.
Yes.
It's like I'm a robot.
And I just recently finished Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, because I'm going through my backlog of games to play, and you've got, like, English pirates, you've got English Navy, and you've got the Spanish Navy. The Spanish Navy, they speak Spanish. Duh! But it's in subtitles. If I turn the subtitles off, I'm going to need a translator. It can be like a let's play. I play, you translate.
Oh, God. Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Too late now, I beat the game.
Oh, thank God.
I seem to be running into a lot of Spanish-speaking games.
Oh, point me in the direction. Just kidding. I don't like games.
What are you playing right now?
I'm playing with your mama.
Nope. Yeah,
like walked right into that one.
Nope, I walked right into your mother's bedroom.
See, that's the thing. Can you say that to a paraplegic? Like, you walked right into that one?
No, you can say you wheeled right into that one. You crawled into that one.
But then they're going to be mad that you acknowledge their disability. They're going to be like, so just because I'm disabled, you can't say that phrase? Really? How dare you? Yeah.
You're saying that I can't use the word because of you? Wow, you're the bigot.
See, I understand the reference, but actually, you're a porch monkey.
Nope, you. Don't worry, folks. Don't worry. We're taking it back.
Yeah, we're taking it back. So.
Yeah, we're going to have t-shirts that say porch monkey on the back. Then when black people look at it, porch monkey! It's okay, we're taking it back.
Yeah, on the front, porch monkey with the arrow. On the back, Kiwi and Picasso Show.
The arrow is pointing to Picasso. He's the porch monkey.
Actually, the arrow is pointing towards Kiwi's mother. It's true. She is. She actually told me one day. She said, "Hey, Picasso, can I talk to you for a second?" And I said, "Yeah, of course, anytime." And she said, "Hey, so I realized after all that banging last night that I'm actually a porch monkey." And I responded back, "Oh." And that's the end of the conversation.
Nope.
That really happened, too. It's true.
Never. False.
So,
things.
On the bright side, you have a porch. On the downside, your mother's a monkey.
Yours. Your uncle's a monkey.
Your whole family's comprised of monkeys.
Nope.
And apes.
Whenever scientists say evolution is real, just point to Picasso's family. Oh, yeah?
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it does. It's like, oh, yeah? Evolution doesn't happen. Look right there. Monkeys.
No, because they point at your family and they show, and your family is the missing link, which proves evolution to be real.
Nope, you're the missing link. They've got wanted posters out for you.
They do not. Nobody wants me.
What was noise?
What? What noise?
Oh, I don't know. Anyways, yeah, Sammy messaged me recently on Kik.
Ooh.
But, Samantha from West Virginia, she messaged me on... you know what I mean. Anyways, yeah, she messaged me on Kik, and I accidentally deleted the conversation, so if she messages you or you message her, let her know that I didn't see her message.
Yeah, I'll message her and tell her that you didn't want to talk to her.
Nope, that's bad. She probably wants
Yeah,
to talk to
I'll
me,
tell her.
but knowing her, she's probably going to talk to me for like a day and then go back to ignoring me for 6 months.
Let's be honest, she's not going to talk to me because viewers. So, with this Sammy fellow, I messaged all of her family members on Facebook, and I said something along the lines of, "Hello, this is Pizza Hut. May I take your order?" or something like that. And most of them didn't respond to me, but those that did, yeah, I kept it going and going and going. And I think that they thought that I was one of the family members playing a trick on them, which I wasn't. But Sandy got really mad at me, and I think she blocked me. I don't remember. But regardless, I haven't talked to her in a long time.
Wow. She may unblock you just to ask for me.
No, she wouldn't do that.
Yeah, I know where
be
he
like-
is. He's at my mother's bedroom. That's what you tell her.
No, I feel like that's probably what I would tell her. I'd be like, "Oh yeah, I'm in his mother's bedroom, so I'm just going to go into the other room and tell him."
Nope. No.
Yeah, it's actually the truth because Stone Cold said so. You can't beat that one. Stone Cold he's the bottom line. So
He banged
Anything
your
he
mother's
says is
bosom.
true. No,
Yep.
that's the bottom of your mama's cocaine line because Pablo Escobar said so.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at jokes sometimes.
So, when's your comedy career starting?
I'm still compiling a lot of jokes and stuff, but probably never. There's a lot of stuff piling up, and I'm actually like getting my finances in order, ready to move out and stuff, and it's kind of cool.
Gonna move to
Got a credit
California.
card. No, I mean like for grad school, not for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. California is for once I have a lot of money saved up and can afford to move cross state.
What part of California? San Fran?
No, I'm too straight for that.
I left your mother in San Francisco.
Your mama raises me up.
So I can
My
walk
penis.
on mountains to her place. Yes,
Your
I
mama
know.
raises me up to walk on stormy seas.
Yes, I know that
Your
song.
mama knows
They
that I'm
played all the time on
strong.
American Idol.
Yeah. Whenever I'm in her vagina,
Nope.
your mama knows I'm the wind inside her vaginal lips. I don't know. I'm funny. I'm really funny.
Nope. Alright, so we're about an hour and 43 minutes into it.
Wow, that's as long as a movie is.
Yeah, so if everyone that's been listening, you could have been watching a movie.
Yeah, you could have been watching, not The Dark Knight, but some movie that doesn't last 3 hours. Some movie that lasts an hour, 43 minutes or less.
Ben-Hur.
Definitely not Ben-Hur, because the only one that's Ben-Hur is Glenn. He was Glinda.
Ah, Ed Wood.
Yeah.
Ben-Hur.
Your mama's got it.
I bend your mama over. Ben-Hur. Over.
No.
Yes.
Wrong. So much wrongness. You're wrong. Geez, I haven't heard so much wrongness in the same minute.
Well, maybe you should record yourself talking and then play that back. Then you'll hear even more wrong.
See, the thing is, you've already recorded yourself, so the thing is, you're always double as wrong than me because I'm always right. So, as you can see, I can listen to you for half the amount of time and get the same amount of wrong.
Nope.
You're double as wrong.
You are the wrong.
You. I'm not wrong. I'm right. Handed. Yeah, what are you, left-handed? You're wrong-handed.
Yes.
Yeah. Your mother's such a product of incest that she's wrong-handed.
Yours.
Yours. That was a pretty good joke. I need to throw it into my comedy routine.
After the show, you're going to get confronted by tough guys. What are you saying about wrong-handed people, huh?
Like, your mama's so stupid she's wrong-handed. Your mama's so wrong about things that she's wrong-handed.
Your mother jerks me off with the wrong hand.
That was, gross. I was actually referring to your mother.
Nope.
Yeah. I'd like for you to explain to me why it's wrong. Yeah, you can't. That's what I thought.
What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. How about you?
Not much. Everything's going swimmingly inside your mother's bathtub.
Swimmingly. See, the only thing that swims around here is my semen inside of your mother because we bang frequently.
Nope.
Yeah, you have there's a possibility, a very big possibility, that your mother's going to have a child that looks like me.
Nope.
Yep.
Wrongo bongo.
I believe it's pronounced mango.
I like mango-flavored things, but I don't like mango the fruit.
Yes, I think same. I can't remember. I don't really eat mangoes very often, which leads me to believe that I don't really like them. But never know. Maybe I do. Maybe I just arbitrarily don't eat them.
Maybe you should arbitrarily eat them.
I arbitrarily eat your mother's pussy.
Nope.
Yeah. Yeah, go ask her.
Do you
Sure.
eat your boudin fresh or pre-cooked?
The fuck is boudin?
You were
The dad
talking
of
to me
Odin?
about
The dad of Thor?
the French sausages.
Boudin?
Boudin, yes.
No, boudin.
You performing your comedy
Boudin.
routine. You got boudin.
Okay, that's not true. But what were we asking again?
Do you eat them fresh or pre-cooked?
I put them in the microwave.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good comedy routine.
Why is that funny?
The microwave.
What's funny about a microwave?
That's such a Picasso thing to do.
Eating food out of the microwave, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind if it's popcorn, but sausages, you cook them in this... Do you cook them and then reheat them in the microwave, or do you cook them in the microwave?
I think they're pre-cooked and I just heat them up.
Alright, that's fine then. Because if you were cooking them from, like, frozen in the microwave, then I'll be laughing hard.
I mean, they're in a package.
Your mother whipped my sausage out my package.
No, that's not true. I think that makes you, what do you call that thing? A liar.
You're a liar.
You. It's crazy. I'm being shot at. I don't even see the person that's shooting me. Whack. Heh, that's a mob term. Whack. Like, whack, whack, wavy whack. Ha ha ha. Shrink, shrink, trying to make me think. Vomit, cleaning up a comet. The Earth's my planet. Yeah. Do you like Jimmy Kennedy?
No, you're a rapper and very crapper.
Nope. Actually, I stole that from Jamie Kennedy. Yeah, it's true. That was all Jamie Kennedy's. Not my own. I'm a robber. And a rapper. Call me Tyrone. Oh, I feel like the show's going downhill. We gotta end this soon. Let's go and end it now. Hello? Well, friends, it seems as if our humble host, Kiwi, has abandoned all of us.
Because I'm going to your mother's bedroom.
That's not true. Yep. So, as I was just mentioning, it'd probably be best if we were to end this right about now.
Alright, well, it's time to say goodbye, folks. And in Kiwi and Picasso tradition, it's going to take 5 to 10 minutes. Or half an hour.
Yeah, how long are we in right now?
We are 1 hour 51 minutes in.
Right, but how long is the actual recording, not the call?
1 hour 53 minutes.
So the call is 1 hour 53 and the recording is 151?
Yes.
Oh, okay, so you had it backwards. Got it. So yeah, Boudin. Great food. It's fantastic. It depends on what you season it with, but the way you typically get it, I don't know. I just put it in the microwave.
Top chef, master chef.
Thank you. I am a master. I am a chef. Am I the master chef? I don't know. Maybe not the master chef, but I am a master and I am a chef.
You're a bad chef, but a good comedian, because you're a master at burns.
Alaska. That's my favorite one.
Yeah, Alaska, not to North Carolina.
Like, how do you confuse comedian with state?
I don't know. He confused clothes with friends.
Look like an idiot.
What clothes are you wearing? I've got 2 friends.
Like, oh my god. What an idiot.
Hey, keep calling him an idiot. When you need your computer fixed, he's gonna be on the phone. Help me with my computer.
He doesn't have a phone.
It's like, oh no, not you!
You. 2 + 2 = Gurpreet.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. That's the way I laugh at your failures.
That's where your mother laughs at your failures.
No, I don't fail. I've never failed at anything in my life.
Okay.
I mean, the only thing I've really failed at is this podcast.
It's a failure, alright.
It is. If there were any way for me to promote it, I would. But the only way that we can promote it is if we have our good old fans giving us money.
Yeah, open your wallet, Christina Burp-Smell. Give us some money.
Yes, Adolf. Please.
Yeah, Adolf, give us some money.
Yeah. If your name is Rich and you're not giving us money, you're a fucking bitch. Because we both know you're rich.
Yes, Adam Richmond, give us some money.
I used to know a guy named Rich.
Richie Rich? Guy
He was
Richie?
a boy from Cambodia.
Oh.
No. His name was Richivanok. I don't remember. Oh, Tren. Is it a Chen or Tren? One of those two. That was his last name.
Chang was Newsophone?
No, Richivanok.
I got beat up by Chang! He made me eat leaves!
Dirt.
That That's my purse. I don't know.
I don't know your mama.
Oh.
But I sure want to.
Right.
Yeah, I know, it's right.
Yeah, I'm right.
I got the right to be right. 'Cause I'm right, like always. I should really be a, what do you call it thing, metal singer.
Songwriter?
Speaking of which, no, a metal singer. Speaking of which, you should be listening to Volbeat. You probably really like Volbeat. They're really good.
I've heard of them.
Yeah, because I just mentioned them like an hour ago.
Ah. That's where I've heard them from. Yes, I heard them like an hour ago.
Yeah, that's probably where you heard of them from. But I mean, it's really hard to say because I mean, I also mentioned them a few days ago, and you're like, I don't care.
Yeah, I probably didn't care. But I'm more receptive now. Rock and roll, heavy metal, and rockabilly. Rockabilly? Pfft.
Rockabilly. They play rockabilly?
Maybe. One of the songs, maybe.
They're a melodic metal band.
Good, I like Melody. She's nice.
Let's see. Yeah, that is the name of your mother, isn't it?
Nope.
Yeah. I mean, I met your mama and I said, hey, she said, I'm Melody. I said, oh.
Nope.
Oh,
I met
explain
your
that.
mother. What's your name? And she says, I'm bitch! And I'm like, damn, everyone calls you that. I thought it was because you're a bitch. That's your actual name?
Nope, didn't happen.
Always happens. Every night. Call me bitch! I can't do that, bitch.
If you had to choose between Adam Sandler, Seth Rogen, and Will Ferrell, and David Spade never existing, which one would you choose?
Probably Adam Sandler.
So you love David Spade.
Hey, I choose one because I don't like him. That doesn't mean by default I like the others. If I could kill all of them, dispose of all of them at once, sure. Hit that button with my wiener. Goodbye, everyone!
So you hate Seth Rogen.
I wouldn't say hate, dislike. Don't like his movies. Don't like him.
You hate him, you want him to die, you want to come to his house and strangle him as he sleeps.
No, I just hope that he bangs your mother and he has a heart attack while doing so.
No, that wouldn't happen because the weed makes his heart slower.
But your mother makes it go faster. So it'd be like a happy medium.
Nope, that's not what happens.
It is what happens.
Nope, who are you to argue? I mean, actually what happened was he went to your mama and she bit off his dick and he burned to death.
Nope. I mean, whatever happened to Jimmy Hoffa? Oh, last seen at your mother's house. She gave him
Whatever
a time
happened to the secretary, the milkman, the paperboy, M-A-G-B? That's from Full House.
Is that a song or is that the theme song?
Theme song. So, this is another thing. Your mama has a full house of men trying to bang her.
Nope. Your mother's got a full house full of black people.
It's funny how you're actually taking inspiration from your own household.
No,
to tell
yours. They're running from the cops and running to your mother.
No. Not true.
Always
Nope.
true.
Wrong. 999999999.
Well, the show's almost about 2 hours now.
It's funny because whenever Mr. Hitler says, Mr. Hitler, whenever Mr. Hitler says 99999, he's actually trying to give your mother his number.
Nope. That's him counting how many times he's banged your mother.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
The thing you didn't hear was whenever somebody said, if you want to bang Matt's mother, say 9. And he says 9999.
Nope. In fact, the reason why the Führer bunker, Eva Braun commits suicide, and he's like, "Come on, let's bang," and your mother's like, "No," and he shoots himself in the head.
That's not what happened at all.
It is what
Actually, it
happened.
was in reference to your own mother.
Yours.
I think your mama was there, and she was like, "I want to bang," and he was like, 999999, and then he killed himself.
Nope.
Because 9 means no. It doesn't mean 9.
Hitler wanted to bang your mother, but when she pulled out the gas bill, 99999.
Hitler wanted to bang your mother, but then he saw she had a dick.
Nope. Hitler invaded Soviet Russia because he knew your mama was in there. I'm coming to
Hitler
get you,
invaded
bitch!
your mother's pants.
Every time he invades a country, that's where he thinks your mother is. He invades Poland. Are you here, bitch? Invades France. Are you here, bitch?
Every time Hitler invades a country, he believes it's actually where your mother's at, and so that's why he started invading Ethiopia and Kenya.
Nope.
And Guam.
Sets up concentration camps. Are any of these Picasso's mother? No? We'll get rid of them. Gotta find her.
He sets up concentration camps. And he forces the people in the concentration camps to concentrate on finding where your mother's at.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a camp for concentration.
Exactly.
You say, what's wrong with that? And people would be like, they're all Jews. And he'd be like, they're the best at this. He'd be like, oh no, save the Jews. And that's what the Holocaust was. It was Hitler searching for your mother while enlisting involuntarily the help of the Jews.
Yes.
In what he called concentration camps. Places for them to concentrate. But they were so bored.
First, folks. We're teaching you the real history here.
It's true, and we should know because Kiwi here is a Jew.
Nope, you. He enlisted the help of the Jewish people to find your Jewish mother.
Nope.
Ah, yes, I know this woman you speak of very well. She's a bitch!
It's funny how bad of a Borat impression you can do.
I'm not doing an Borat. I'm doing Jew. You.
No.
I do an impression of you when you're like 60.
Me whenever I'm 60? No, that's not right. Me whenever I'm 60, I'd be like, hey, I'm 60.
I'm 60.
But why would you have to sound like, somebody that just lost a hip?
Because you may have lost your hip.
The only thing I lost by that age is my mind.
The path to eternal salvation and happiness at the top of the stairs. Oh, god damn
it. Yeah, like Lieutenant Dan complaining about not being able to walk through the gates of heaven. Like they told me I'd be able to walk with Jesus Christ, but look at me, how am I going to walk? Because he doesn't have legs. You ain't got no legs, Lieutenant Dan.
I made a paraplegic cry today. I wheeled him up to the stairs and your mother's at the top. Come up here, baby, let's bang. And he starts crying. I can't make it.
Oh.
Or maybe it'll be like that movie, Meet the Cranks or something, or Meet the Fuckers or something, where it's got like the smart elevator where you sit in it and it guides you up the stairs, but they turn it up the speed up too fast and Grandma went and smash out the window or something.
Yo, Grandma did that.
Yours.
Yours. That was not my grandma, that was... Well, are you referring to Jamie Lee Curtis and Tim Allen, or are you referring to Robert De Niro.
I don't know.
That's a pretty good impression of a Jew.
Thank you. I was a person I knew.
It sounds like you're impersonating your grandpa.
Nope,
your grandpa.
yours. I remember Hitler very well. He was trying to find my bitch wife to bang.
No.
Yes.
No, it didn't happen.
Okay, this is now officially the longest Kiwi and Picasso episode.
Well, see, the thing about that is, we now have Hitler to thank for giving us material.
Yes, thank you, Hitler. You're a good guy after all.
Yes, thank you, Hitler. We love and pray to you.
Yes.
Yay, God, Hitler.
Yeehaw. Yeah.
Yeehaw, what are you, from Texas?
Yes. I'm from Texas.
You don't do a good Texas impression. You're like,
I'm a cowboy.
I'm from Texas.
And, yeah, that's how Texas people talk. They're like, I'm from Texas.
Yeah, but you sound like you're like a New Zealander that just moved to Texas and is doing a bad Texas impression.
Oh, howdy, fellas. How are you doing?
This is supposed to be Mr. Hanky the Christmas Pooh.
Nope. Howdy, how? I'll teach you the true meaning of Christmas. Begging your mama. Begging your mama.
Howdy ho! He's actually saying that to your mama. Because
Nope.
she's a hoe.
Don't forget to bring a towel. Because I'll be begging your mama. I need to clean up the mess.
Gross.
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty whack. You should probably keep that to yourself.
Nope. I've told the whole world now about how I bang your mother. I need to bring a towel.
Don't forget to bring a towel.
That's your real voice.
That was actually an impersonation of you.
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 As soon as you put on makeup, you get that voice. I'm a lady.
Bill? Is that you?
I don't know you, but you know me.
Dang it, Bill, I told you to not make prank calls anymore.
Lenore.
But Hank, I just miss Lenore so damn much. I knew a person named Lenore. I would always say, Lenore, to her.
Does she get the reference?
Like one time, I don't remember. I think she moved away or had a kid or something. I don't know.
Moved away to get away from you.
Moved away to get to your mama.
Nope. Look her up in the phone book and call her Lenore. Shut up, Bill.
Dang it, Bill. What did I tell you about using the phone? Phones are only for people that don't prank call.
Really? I don't know that, Hank.
Good old Bill. Bill.
I'm having fun.
Hank.
Your wife
Boomhouse.
forced you.
Good old Dooley, right?
Yep. I remember the episode where Peggy takes the class to Mexico and Dooley knows more Spanish than her.
I love that one. That's a good one. Like, eres un cerdo. You're a pig.
Good old Dooley.
Yeah, Dooley, he's the bomb.
Alright, it's been like frickin' 30 minutes. Shall we start wrapping this up and getting out of here?
I'm not a rapper.
But
I am a Terminator. I'll be back in the next episode.
I used a makeshift condom to bang your mother. She's pregnant. I'm suing Saran Wrap.
Gross.
And that's alright. After I banged her, I just put her in the Saran Wrap and put her in the freezer.
Freezer.
Freezer, you know, the Dragon Ball Z character? Ha!
Oh, I was thinking of Walt Disney. He's in the freezer.
Oh, yeah. Disney's
Yeah,
such
he's
a
waiting
wonderful,
for Jesus.
magical man. Did you know he liked the Nazis? Shut up!
Yeah, he is. He's very smart.
Yes. Don't be a dummy, be a
Yeah.
smarty. Come and join the Nazi party.
Don't be a dick. Now that's the first rule of life.
Your mother wants to be
Yeah.
a dick because she loves it so much.
Your mother was born one. She was born with one. She wants to chop it off and then eat it. I don't know.
Nope.
Yeah, that's actually what she wants. I just talked to her.
Nope.
Yeah, what do you think about Bo Burnham?
Who?
Bo Burnham?
Don't know him.
Bo Burnham. He's a comedian. He makes funny jokes.
Oh, he's young.
Yeah, he's young. Yeah, your mama likes him because your mama's a cougar.
Nope. Bo. What kind of name is Bo? What is this? Dukes of Hazzard?
No, this is the Kiwi and Picasso Show.
Yes, which should be wrapping up eventually.
I'm not a rapper.
I'm going to have dinner with your mother. Let me tell you, she's the dessert.
I don't get it.
Once I'm done eating dinner, I'm going to eat your mother out.
What are you, a cannibal?
Yes.
That's very rude.
Cannibal Corpse.
Cannibal Corpse. I've heard of that band.
Yeah. I tried listening to it once. It's garbage.
Oh yeah, kind of like you.
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 Yeah, it kind of reminds me of Toy Story 4. Like Forky keeps saying like I'm garbage or I'm trash rather, and the toys are like, no, you're a toy, and you know, he's like, oh, I'm trash. That accurately depicts everyone's feelings on your mother.
No, yours. They modeled that scene after your mother. I'm trash. No, you're a sex toy for us. Oh, I'm trash.
Why not both? About your mother.
A trashy sex toy. That's your mother exactly.
If you're referring to your mother, then yes.
Yes, I bang your mother, then I throw her off the rooftop into the dumpster in the alleyway.
No.
Yes.
I feel like you're a liar.
Nope. What are you, Jim Carrey?
I don't get it.
Liar, liar.
Oh, yeah. No, that would be you that's a liar.
You.
You. Alright,
You.
so it has been 2 hours plus. We need to wrap this up. But what I'm
What am I,
saying is, I'm
plastic?
not a rapper.
I'm not plastic.
No. No, plastic. Metal.
Plastic, fantastic. I can bang your mom. I bang her everywhere. The new
Your mama's
sensation.
fantastic and
Bang your
bad.
mama across the nation.
Come
Mount
on, your mama.
Rushmore. I
Let's go
rushed to
party.
your mama's house more.
Oh.
Yes.
So, have you ever been to the Grand Canyon?
No, but I went between your mother's Grand Canyons. In between her canyon legs, very grand.
Your mother's very grand.
Nope.
Yeah, they call her grand bitch.
Nope.
Yeah, I mean, I spent so long thinking about that one, so I mean, you should probably laugh harder, please. Please laugh. Yeah, now people are going to walk in and say, what are you laughing at?
I'm laughing at this guy's mother.
Nope. People are like,
Bang her,
oh,
she
what's
wants
she
to hang
doing?
out.
Is she funny? Nope.
Yep.
Well, anyway, that's the episode, folks. I hope you guys liked that episode because this is one of the only times I've ever said folks in my life. Folks. That's why I don't say it. I don't say it right.
That's all, folks!
That's all, folks.
That's how you talk.
That's how you sing.
That's how you operate, operator.
That's how you play the game.
Nope.
Yeah.
You. That's my reaction when a new porno of your mother comes out. Oh my god! Down with that, quick fast.
How many?
Yes, like that wolf character in Droopy cartoons. Oh! Boing boing. Hubba hubba.
You mean from Roger Rabbit?
No. No.
Oh wait, no, I mean The Mask.
Somebody stop me! Because I'm banging your mother.
Somebody stop Hitler. He's bad. Okay, well, that is our episode. No more.
No more.
Less.
We're out of here. We're taking a break for a week.
Yeah, this episode needs to be terminated.
But don't worry, we'll be back.
And the next episode, we'll be back.
Yes, we'll be back with your mother.
You ever realize that Arnold Schwarzenegger's been in the United States for so long and he still talks like he's from his homeland?
Maybe he doesn't want to change his accent.
He's been here like 50 years and he still speaks like he just came over here like last year.
Good morning, everybody.
Yeah.
I've been living here 50 years. No, you haven't. You just came off the boat.
I'm speaking the English for a long time. I haven't.
Yeah.
I speak the English. But anyway, that is our last minute of this episode. And we will be back, folks, in the future, eventually, perhaps in a week. Hopefully it's a week. Exactly. So, well, let's just be honest. You guys are probably listening to this in the future anyway, so just go ahead and skip on to the next video if this is a week later. And if it's less than a week later, get ready, because this next episode is going to knock your socks off, kind of like I knocked the socks off of Kiwi's mother last night.
I slapped my window against your mother, all her clothes came off. Oh! And I'm like, oh!
Nope.
Yep.
You look like a hot dog.
Do I look like I know what a hot dog is? All I wanted was a goddamn JPEG!
That's unfortunate. I'm sorry for your misunderstanding, sir.
Just you.
You. Alright, well, that is the end of our episode, folks. Hope you loved this, and as I mentioned, you guys should go to the next episode by clicking the next episode and pressing play. And we will catch you guys in the next episode, and hopefully you guys love this, because there's many more to come. All your mothers... all your mothers are a part of those many more. And remember, yours.
Don't forget to donate, subscribe, like, favorite, share, subscribe, share with your mothers, and give us her phone numbers, please. And we'll see you guys on the next time, the flip side.
That's right. So catch you guys in the next episode of the Kiwi and Picasso Show.
And remember our tagline, you.
You. You, your mama.
And yours.
Yours.
Good night, everybody.
Alaska.